Hello everyone, in this tutorial video I am going to tell you about Scratch. So it will be a series of videos wherein I will create tutorials on how to use Scratch to make animated stories and presentations and videos. So let's go. So Scratch is basically a block based programming language wherein there are blocks using which you can write a script and then animate a story. So it's an awesome tool and is used for teaching students STEM as well as coding all over the world. So let's go. So the name of the website is scratch.mit.edu. So it has been created by MIT University, and there are so many students who have posted their projects on this website. So in case you wish to have a look, you can just browse through it. So now let us create. I'm going to create. If you want to keep your videos and keep your animated projects in Scratch on this website only, then you need to create a login account. So you can go to the sign in and then just join the Scratch community, and otherwise you can download it also. So let's go to create. So this is the main interface, the main window of Scratch project. So one by one I will explain all its parts. So let's go. On the very left hand side, you can see a panel. This is called categories of blocks. Categories of blocks. So like in any programming language, there are instructions or there are commands. We just call them with different names. In Scratch, they are called blocks. So every instruction, every command, every programming language command in this programming language is called a block. So here you can see different categories of block. We have motion block. So whichever category you will click on, you will be able to see the commands, the blocks under that category. So we have so many blocks under looks category, then we have so many blocks under sound category, and so on. So next to this is called the blocks. So whichever category you will choose from here, you will be able to see the block, the commands of that category here. So you can just scroll through the list, and there are a variety of commands you will find here. Now this is called script area, where we actually write the script. So since in Scratch there is a term which we commonly use, and it's called storyboarding. That means whenever we wish to create any kind of animation in Scratch, we need to storyboard that animation. So just like whenever a movie is to be shot, then the characters are decided and then the script is written. Similarly in Scratch, if we have to create a movie or an animation, you need to have the characters, you need to have the script ready, and then you need to have scenes, the background and the action taking place on the background. So this script area is the place where we do the entire scripting of the Scratch stories or Scratch animation projects. On the right hand side, you can see this is called stage. So just like in movies and cartoon shows, you must have seen that there is a background, there is a stage. In Scratch also there is a background. So you can use a background already available in Scratch, or you can take a background from Google as well, picture, and make it as a background. You can make any picture also as a background. Now this, just below this stage, this panel, this information panel is called current sprites info. It is called current sprites info, which means that it is going to tell you the properties, properties of the current sprite, the selected sprite. So you can see a cat as a sprite on the stage. So the name of the cat is sprite 1. Right now it is visible. This is the X and Y position of the cat. So on stage, if I will move this cat anywhere else, the X and Y numbers will change accordingly. So as you will create more projects in Scratch, soon you will gather an understanding about how these numbers are changing when we move the sprites on the stage at different positions. So size is in size you will see 100 is written, which means that the sprite is at its original size. So if I change this size to 200, you will see the size will get doubled. And if I make it 50, it will reduce to half. So 100 means the original size of the sprite, and 200 means it will get doubled, and whereas 50 would mean that it will be half of its size. Now direction means the direction of the sprite, Now, so if I want to change the direction or I want to rotate it, I can rotate it like this by changing the direction. If I want to flip it, if I want to change the direction sideways, then I will click on this left right arrow and then just flip it. As simple as that. Now, what is a sprite? Basically, what is a sprite? A sprite is a main character, in a Scratch project that acts or behaves according to the script. So, just like in a movie, we have so many characters which actually follow the script of the movie, and they act and they behave accordingly. Similarly, in Scratch, there is a character called sprite, which performs according to the script. And where does it perform? It performs on the stage. So now this, the default sprite is a cat sprite here, but we can change it. So to delete this sprite, I can just go to this main sprite panel where we can see all the sprites and just click on delete button. So now from here, the icon that looks like a cat, we can choose a new sprite. So we can choose a new sprite by searching for the sprite which are available in Scratch. But we can create our own sprites using Paint. We can get a surprise sprite from Scratch community or Scratch developers only. And we can make any picture also as a sprite. So as I will create more and more tutorials on Scratch, we will explore this, how to work on this. So let us choose a new sprite. So the sprites have been put into various categories. So you will find a sprite on animals, you will find sprite on people, you will find sprite on fantasy, and so on. So I am choosing under animals category, I am choosing bat as my sprite. Okay. Now the next part is backdrops. Backdrops means the stage where the sprite is going to do something. But remember, the sprite will do something only when you will give a script for it. Even only if you are going to instruct the sprite, you will write blocks for it. If you will not write any block for any sprite, the sprite is not going to do anything. So that is why storyboarding is going to be very, very important. Now to just like we can put a sprite from the collection in the Scratch, we can choose a stage also from the collection available in the Scratch. You can design your own stage. You can get a surprise stage, and you can make any picture also as a stage. So the menu for both these tools is actually similar. So let us put a background. So I am going to choose a background of a jungle maybe. So I will go to outdoors category. I think this one would work. So let us choose this one. So now you can see I have a stage, I have a sprite. Right now my sprite is not going to do anything. Okay, now here let us explore this area also. This green flag is the play button for the Scratch project. So when we will click on the green flag, the project will start playing, which means that the sprites in the project will act according to the script. Whatever script we will choose for the sprite, they will act according to the script when I will click on this green flag button. When I would like to close the project in the middle or at the end, I can click on this red color button, which means stop. Now this is used to make your project full screen. And so one thing is very important to note here, that here you can see there are three tabs also. Code, costumes, and sounds. Now what is a costume? I'll tell you in the next tutorial video. But these three tabs are used for three different purposes. Sound is used to add and record sound in Scratch. And costumes tab is used for costume. But what is a costume? That we will discuss in the next video. So I hope this video will help you understand a little bit about Scratch, and more we will explore in the upcoming videos. So you can stay tuned till then, and you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.